Patrick's Day doesn't have to be just for the kids. Take the time to make something for yourself as well. Lisa Danielson is joining us to share her recipe for, here it is, green goddess soup.
It's the best.
I mean, I want to eat it, and I don't even know what's in it. It's healthy and delicious, you promise.
Yes, it's healthy and delicious. The color might scare a few people off just because it's such a bright green, but the good news is it doesn't taste super earthy. It has some really good flavors in it, some basil, some olive oil. We even have, garlic. All of those flavors together are amazing.
So it's savory.
It's savory. And the reason I love it so much is a lot of times when people juice or use the green vegetables, they always add something sweet to it. So you're adding an apple or a banana, but really savory is the best way to eat your greens.
Really?
Yeah, it's not gonna spike your blood sugar like those fruits will, and you're just getting the maximum nutritional impact from those vegetables.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, where do we start? With a green goddess soup?
Yeah, so you're gonna start with like a good olive oil and a medium high heat pan, and then do you wanna put in the garlic?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah. So we're gonna add in the garlic.
Ready
this
to
is
go?
just to give it some spice, some flavor.
This is when people start running into our studio.
Yeah,
they
saying what's
smell
going on.
the good stuff happening in our kitchen.
Now we're gonna throw in just some zucchini. Zucchini is great. It's super high in vitamin K. And did you know that it's actually an antioxidant?
No.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. So we've got our zucchini, our garlic. Next, we're gonna add in some leeks.
The green keeps coming.
Have you ever cooked with leeks before?
I think once, and it was one of those, we made it here on the show, and I went home and specifically bought the leeks for this specific recipe, so I'm not super familiar.
Yeah, so leeks are great. You're only gonna wanna use the white and light green parts. Discard everything else.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a giant onion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take off the ends.
Yeah, take off the ends. And then you're gonna let this saute for a few minutes. Then you're gonna add in some veggie stock. And you're just gonna cover right to the top of those veggies.
Okay.
And you're gonna just let this simmer. I mean, your kitchen is gonna smell amazing.
It already smells so good. So who cares about the color? It's smelling delicious. We'll appeal to another sense.
Yeah, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna just cover that, let that simmer really nicely for about 20 minutes, and then here's my favorite part.
I'm ready.
Okay, so say we've simmered this, we're gonna add in kind of the king of green vegetables. And that's
crowning jewel.
The crowning jewel, and that's spinach. So we all know that spinach is so good for you. It has tons of iron in it.
Yeah, but I'm guilty. You described my life so well. I put it in smoothies only and doctor it up with a lot of the fruits.
Right.
So this is a chance to expand our palates.
Yep, and nice and savory. And then if you wanna grab that basil plant over there, I like to buy the actual plants and not just the herbs in the little packages because it's a lot cheaper and they're just fresher. So I just take them off. You're gonna throw it in and as much as you want. I say the more basil, the better.
Load it up.
Load it up. And then you're gonna just immersion blend it in your blender, blend it up as well as you can, and the finished product.
Okay, now this is where she said you might be a little surprised by the color.
Yeah,
Welcome
you
to
might.
the Emerald City.
Exactly.
And you eat it plain?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be a great addition no matter what diet you're on. It could be the keto diet. You could be on macros. Whatever. These green vegetables are so good for you. It takes more calories to digest them than it is to,
It's amazing. We're earning calories in this meal. Well, and I remember one time a dietitian saying something to the effect of, if you can nail one meal throughout your day, like really nail it, you're gonna feel the benefit of that, and this fits in that category. One of those meals that will just sustain you, and check the veggie box. And seeing as veggies is kind of part of your personal mission, right? Where do you think we go wrong, Lisa, in introducing veggies to our family, to our kids? Why aren't they more a part of our regular diet?
Well, I think a lot of times we just kind of go too hard too fast.
Okay.
You got to start small, simple things. Recognizable veggies that your family likes. We say when our kids are babies to start feeding them veggies instead of fruits first, because they get used to that sweetness. But I always say, carrots and peas, the sweeter veggies are great ones to introduce. And then once they're, like a little bit older, maybe leeks.
Then we go for the green goddess soup, which I absolutely am going to make and try. You've been so gracious to share this recipe with us. But you have many, many more recipes that incorporate veggies in a really delicious way. How can we connect with you?
So veggielisa.com is my website. Loads of free recipes, as well as Instagram, Veggie Lisa.
Do people stop you in the produce aisle and say, Veggie Lisa? That
It's
would be
happened
fun.
like twice.
That would be fun. If you see her over the leaks, just say, hey, this is
right.
so fun. We'll link you over to her platform, to her website from ours. Thank you so much.
Thank you.